So, if you've made a name tag and you're wondering what is next, I recommend the light switch plate. Now, it's a little bit more complicated getting started and a little bit more complicated to work with, but like I said, if you've done a name tag and you're willing to take the next step, this is a good next step. So, in order to get the light switch plate started, we've got to go back to Google Classroom. And in the About section of Google Classroom, I have published or posted a light switch plate template.stl. If I click on it, it's going to do something. Let's see what it does. All right. It opens this Google Drive page. It says, no preview available. Do you want to download or connect more apps? Download is what we want to do. So I'm going to hit download. Again, it's going to kick open another page, make the download, and then bring me back to that original page. Here it is, light switch plate template. This is the second one I've downloaded, so it's a little one in parentheses. But we got what we need. Now, I'm going to go back to my 3D designing site here, Tinkercad, and I showed you how to export something. Now we're going to import. Import meaning put something in. So I'm going to choose a file from my computer. And as you can see in a moment, I have a lot more in this particular account. I want the light switch template that I just downloaded. There it is. I'll select it and click open. Light switch template. It's 0.2 megabytes. We want the scale to be at 100%, and we want to leave our dimensions the same. And then I click import. And with any luck, there is a beautiful light switch template. Now, I actually have this particular template hanging on one of the outlets in my home, and that's a standard light switch. Light switch. I guess they're called receptacles. No, that's not right. I'm not a construction expert here, but in any event, that is a light switch cover that is working and functional on one of the switches in my home. So I highly recommend, if you're interested, use it. The one thing is, you cannot mess with the scale. If you click on it and you drag it out of dimensions, that's no longer going to work. That's no longer a light switch cover. That's a fancy thing with 3 holes in it. So I'm going to click Control Z and undo that. Now, here's my switch cover. If I take a normal letter and I put it here, that's going to be going through the switch plate. That's not what I want to do. I want to take my work plane and I want to put it on top of the switch plate. Now, if I take my letter, it's going to rest nicely on top of the switch plate. And then I can do B, let's see, O, N, O. It's handy that most of my letters are in the same spot. R, where's the R? And I'll have to go all the way up top for my, I said up top, not at the bottom, A. Right, and now I can highlight everything. I don't want to highlight the switch plate though, so I'm going to hold shift and click it to unselect that. Go to my alignment tools and center. Now that is perfectly aligned on top of the switch plate, and those letters are not going to go through. It is a beautiful Benora switch plate. Looking good, if I do say so myself. That's something I can turn in and get full credit for. As always, let me know if you have questions.